Long before recorded history, when the gods still walked among mortals, the Pharaoh Ahket-Ra dreamed of an eternal monument. He wished to construct a pyramid so grand it would pierce the heavens, a stairway to immortality. But the task was beyond the capability of his people. One fateful night, as he prayed beneath the star-filled sky, a shadow fell over the land. Emerging from the desert were the Colossi of Duat, giants not born of flesh and blood, but of clay, stone, and starlight. They were summoned by a covenant older than the Nile itself, a pact sealed by the pharaoh's ancestors in exchange for their own mortal souls. The giants were ancient beings, neither male nor female, their faces smooth and expressionless. Their towering forms glowed faintly in the moonlight, their eyes burning with the light of forgotten stars. The pharaoh, awestruck, knelt before them. "Build my monument," he commanded, his voice trembling with both fear and reverence. Without a word, the giants began their work. They moved with unnatural precision, lifting stones that no human could dream of moving. Days and nights blurred together as they toiled in silence, their massive forms casting long shadows over the desert sands. But as the pyramid grew, strange occurrences plagued the land. The workers assisting the giants began to vanish, their screams carried on the desert winds. Those who ventured too close to the colossi swore they could hear whispers emanating from their stone forms, voices of despair, begging for release. The pharaoh's high priest, alarmed by the omens, studied the ancient texts and discovered the truth. The giants were not benevolent beings. They were prisoners of the underworld, cursed to serve those who summoned them. Each stone they laid was fueled by the stolen life force of the living. Ignoring the priest's warnings, Pharaoh Ahket-Ra demanded the giants complete the pyramid. "I will ascend to the gods, and my name shall live forever," he declared. The giants obeyed, but with each passing day, their movements grew heavier, their glowing eyes dimmer. By the time the pyramid's peak was placed, the giants had begun to crumble, their forms cracking and falling apart like dried clay. On the final night, the pharaoh climbed to the top of his completed pyramid to celebrate his triumph. As he gazed over his kingdom, the ground below began to quake. The giants, now barely standing, turned their lifeless faces toward him. In a voice that echoed with the cries of thousands, they spoke for the first and last time. "You have stolen life to build death. Now, death shall claim you." The giants collapsed, their forms turning to dust that enveloped the pyramid. The pharaoh screamed as the sands swallowed him whole, dragging him into the underworld. The pyramid still stands today, its stones darkened by time and mystery. Legends say the spirits of the giants linger, trapped within the structure. On certain nights, under the light of a full moon, some claim to see massive shadows moving across the sands and hear the faint sound of stones grinding as if the giants are still building. They wait, the legends say, for another soul foolish enough to summon them.